There is a channel on YouTube right now with 2.3 million subscribers, uploading 3 videos a week, each one getting between 400,000 and a million views, and every single voice you hear on that channel belongs to nobody. Not a person working from home. Not a freelancer in the Philippines. Not a voice actor who took a pay cut. Nobody. The voice is generated by an AI that costs the channel owner $11 a month. $11. That is less than what a professional voice actor charges for 60 seconds of finished audio. And this channel is not some experiment. It is not a curiosity. It is outcompeting human-narrated channels in the same niche by a factor of 3 to 1 on upload frequency alone. Welcome back to Zero Index. What I am about to walk you through is not a trend piece about AI getting better. This is a structural collapse that is already underway in one of the largest creative labor markets on the internet, and almost nobody outside the industry has noticed yet. Let me give you some numbers that most people have not seen. In 2021, the freelance voiceover market on platforms like Fiverr and Voices.com was worth roughly $4.4 billion globally. By late 2023, that number had dropped to an estimated $3.1 billion. That is a 30% contraction in under 2 years. But here is what makes that statistic misleading: the number of jobs posted actually increased. What collapsed was the price per job. The floor fell out. I spoke with a voice actor based in Toronto named Jessica who has been doing narration work for explainer videos and YouTube channels since 2018. In 2021, she was charging $250 for a 10-minute script read. By early 2024, she told me she could not find clients willing to pay more than $80 for the same work. And then the jobs stopped coming entirely. Not because her clients found cheaper human talent. Because they found 11 Labs. 11 Labs is the company most people in the AI space already know about. But what most people do not realize is how fast it scaled. In January 2023, the platform had around 100,000 users. By January 2024, that number was over 1.5 million. And the majority of those users are not researchers or developers. They are content creators. YouTubers. Podcast producers. Faceless channel operators running 5, 10, sometimes 20 channels at once. And there is a third layer to this that I want to come back to later, because it changes the entire shape of what is actually happening here. Let me show you what the production pipeline actually looks like now for one of these AI narration channels. I tracked down a creator who runs a network of 7 faceless YouTube channels in the true crime and history niches. He agreed to walk me through his workflow on the condition I did not use his name. Here is what he told me. Step 1. He uses Claude or GPT-4 to generate a script based on a topic he pulls from Google Trends or a subreddit. That takes about 15 minutes of prompting and light editing. Step 2. He pastes the script into 11 Labs, selects one of the stock voices or a custom clone he built from his own recordings, and exports the audio. That takes under 2 minutes. Step 3. He uploads the audio and script to a tool called InVideo or Pictory, which automatically pulls stock footage, adds transitions, and syncs everything to the narration. That takes another 10 minutes of review. Step 4. Thumbnail. He uses Midjourney or Ideogram to generate 3 options, picks one, adds text in Canva. 5 minutes. Total production time for a 12-minute video, under 45 minutes. Total cost in tools and subscriptions, roughly $120 a month. He uploads 3 to 4 videos per day across his 7 channels. His combined monthly revenue from AdSense alone is between $18,000 and $25,000 depending on CPMs. Now here is where I need to stop, because most people get the implication of this completely wrong. The story is not that AI is making content cheaper. The story is that AI is making content free at the margin. Once this creator set up his templates, his voice clones, his thumbnail presets, adding one more video costs him almost nothing. No incremental labor. No per unit expense. The economics of this are not linear. They are exponential. And that is what is crushing the freelance market from the inside out. Voice actors are the visible casualties. But there is a second group being displaced even faster, and they are almost invisible. I am talking about the small video editors. The freelancers who used to stitch together footage, add captions, sync audio, and deliver a finished file for $50 to $150 per video. That entire tier of work is collapsing. A tool called Opus Clip can now take a single long-form video and automatically cut it into a dozen short clips optimized for TikTok and Reels. CapCut's auto-caption feature, which used to require a human transcriptionist, now runs in real time with 97% accuracy. Descript lets you edit audio by editing text. You literally delete a sentence from the transcript and the audio disappears with it. I tested this myself. I took a raw 22-minute interview recording with uneven audio levels, background noise, and 3 sections that needed to be cut. Using Descript and CapCut together, I had a polished, subtitled, color-corrected final export in under 90 minutes. 2 years ago, that job would have taken a freelance editor 4 to 6 hours and cost me $200. The freelancers I spoke with are not being outcompeted on skill. They are being outcompeted on existence. The work they used to do simply does not need to exist as a job anymore. And this brings me back to the third layer I mentioned earlier, the one that changes everything. The displacement of voice actors and editors is not the disruption. It is the symptom. The real disruption is what happens to the market when supply becomes infinite. Think about what YouTube's algorithm actually rewards. It rewards consistency. It rewards volume. It rewards channels that upload frequently, hold attention, and generate watch time. For years, that created a natural constraint. A solo creator could only upload so often. A small team could only produce so many videos per week. The bottleneck was labor. That bottleneck is gone. What we are now seeing is the emergence of a new class of creator. I am calling them arbitrage operators. These are not people who love making content. These are people who understand distribution, keywords, and monetization thresholds, and who now have access to a production stack that lets them flood the zone. One person can operate like a mid-sized media company. 10 people can operate like a network. And here is the uncomfortable part. The algorithm does not care whether a voice is human. It does not care whether an editor touched the timeline. It only cares whether people watch. And increasingly, people watch. I pulled data from Social Blade on 15 narrated channels in the mystery and horror niche. Their average view duration was 6.2 minutes. The average for human-narrated channels in the same niche was 5.8 minutes. The AI channels are not underperforming. They are slightly outperforming. Because the voice quality has crossed a threshold where most casual viewers cannot tell the difference. And because the production consistency, same tone, same pacing, same thumbnail style, builds familiarity that the algorithm rewards. So where does this leave the voice actors? The editors? The freelancers who built small sustainable careers in the corners of the creator economy? I want to be precise about this because the easy answer is wrong. The easy answer is they should learn AI tools and adapt. And yes, some will. But adaptation assumes there is a new role to adapt into. What we are actually seeing is role elimination. The job of voiceover artist for mid-tier YouTube content is not being transformed. It is being deleted. There is no augmented version of that job because the entire function has been absorbed into the tool itself. The same is true for basic video editing. The task did not get easier. The task got automated. There is a difference. What remains, and this is important, is the high end. Premium voice actors doing character work, audiobooks with emotional range, commercial spots that require union talent and legal clearance. Premium editors doing complex motion graphics, color grading, sound design. That tier is still human. For now. But the middle of the market, the place where most freelancers actually worked, is hollowing out. Here is what I think most people are missing. This is not about whether AI voices are good enough. That debate is already over. They are. For most use cases, they are indistinguishable. The question now is what happens to the structure of online content when production costs approach zero and the only remaining constraint is distribution. My prediction, and I want this on the record so we can look back at it, is that within 18 months, the majority of faceless content on YouTube in categories like true crime, history, finance explainers, and top 10 lists will be AI-generated end-to-end. Script, voice, visuals, thumbnail. The human role will be reduced to topic selection and upload scheduling. And the platforms will not stop it. Because the content performs. If you are a creator watching this, the strategic question is not whether to use these tools. It is whether you can build something that cannot be replicated by them. A face. A perspective. A relationship with an audience that is tied to you specifically and not just to the information you deliver. And if you are someone who is making a living in the middle of this market, I do not have a clean answer for you. I wish I did. But pretending this is not happening is worse than facing it. If this is the kind of analysis you want more of, subscribe. I will see you in the next one.